Outer Orange.
It's Corocoro Day. I got a lot. Is Corocoro worth getting? I think so. So I'm actually going to be doing an entire card opening today. So you'll be able to see every single card that's in the set right here, right now. This is Corocoro, for these guys that don't know. Corocoro is a collab that just came out for the English side. It's been out in JP for a little bit. And then this basically has official decks, like actual decks that you can build, and it also has reprints, and it also has triggers in it as well. And then it also has the effect triggers in here as well. There's quite a few decks. I recommend checking my Twitter. Some people made some amazing posts along with myself, but here's Ootman posting some lists here that we'll be taking a look at. Probably building 2 out of the lists on here for today, and then I'm probably gonna go over some of these. But yeah, there's basically a big Corocoro stream. So, oh my gosh, guys, there's this amazing article that someone was so kind enough to make, and look at these cute little plushies, just those plushies. Here we have BBB. This is one of the rear guards. So the way BBB works is you basically have a grade 0, and you ride your BBB on top of this grade 3 on top of it, and then it's like kind of like overdress. You then bounce it back to your hand at the end of turn. It's like kind of like a better overdress mechanic. And then here it's called explosive growth. So basically he just grows. He goes from baby to man. Here you ride it on top of a grade 0 normal unit BBB. We went straight into Grandpa. So this is Grandpa, Mr. Strongest. I haven't tried this deck yet, but I hear it's like a super high roll deck where you basically just want to keep binding specific cards and you kind of just win like that way. Apparently the high roll is really nuts. And I think the best part, this is the part that my locals people have been joking about, is the these like skills. Because you have to say like certain lines. This one doesn't have it, but some of them you have to speak certain things. Let me see if I can find it. This is, wow, that's a lot of Grandpa. Here it is, this one right here. So this one has a cost. If your damage zone has 5 or more cards, say major combat, and it also gets when this unit attack hits the Vanguard, you win the game. So it's like, it's like you have to, the cost is you're speaking a line, which is kind of really cute. I really like that. So we have a little kitty here. High roll gacha always throwing. Yeah, this is like a high roll gacha deck, basically. This is one of the few decks that I haven't seen in action yet. This is probably one of the least popular choices, unironically. And there's a lot of different kind of Grandpas. You basically bind them all through the Grandpa effect, and then from the bind zone, they give you like special abilities when you swing with like another copy of it. It's really weird. I actually haven't seen this card yet. What is this? Okay, when this unit is wrote upon for 4. Oh, is this the ride line? This is the ride line. This is a draw card, choose a card from hand and bind it. Okay, so you would bind off of his ability, and then if you wrote a grade 3 Grandpa on this card named draw 2, choose one card from hand and bind it. Interesting. Okay. So one is draw 2 and one is draw 1, basically. Grandpa here. So this one has a little additional shield, and you'll be basically binding most of these. Oh, I dropped a Grandpa. So this one's really funny. This is the ride line as well for Grandpa. It says you can discard a card with dangerous skill, which is basically most of them, and you draw a card, and if you went first until the end of turn, this unit can attack even during the first turn it loses a drive. So you just kind of do the thing and then you just swing. Going first. It's so goofy. And then this is a very popular, this is one of the cards that they couldn't put the flavor text on because it has like death in it or something like that. So this is one of the reasons why there's no flavor text. A little fun fact there. You're excited to have Chrono builds for this weekend? Oh my gosh, me too. That's like the one deck I really want to build. So I tried Deka-kun on Monday and I didn't do too badly, but I really want to try Chrono because that just looks so fun. Triggers, and triggers are just so goofy. I think there's another goofy one coming up here. Hold up. Oh, they're all goofy. Imagine like you're playing like a tournament and you like this is one you check. Grandpa Heel goes crazy. Does it? Is it in here? Oh, have you seen the poo-poo shirt? There's the poo-poo front. Eat your shirt. Everyone must eat their shirt. You're stinky. You're stinky. Oh, here's the heel. Oh my god. I haven't seen this yet. Oh my god. Look at the despair. Are you trying to kill me? Oh my god. Imagine you can take this. You can take these to tournaments too, because this is Dragon Empires. You can run these in like your Gandiva and Varga decks. Imagine you play this in your Varga deck, and this is like your 6 damage. Oh, that's so good. Oh, here's some Chrono back here. Chrono's hiding. One version of him, but there's more. So this one's a Vanguard Rearguard retry. Retry means like you can basically restand it with like another ability. Basically, it literally retries. And then this one has a Vanguard Circle. So this is there's 2 boss cards per nation, basically. So you can kind of have like 2 different builds technically. So this one says Counterblast 1, draw a card, choose a card from your hand, and call to Vanguard Circle or discard it. So basically it has the Leonard ability. And then when it attacks, this unit gets plus 5k into the battle. And if this unit retried this turn, also gets another plus 5k. So basically what you can do is you can swing with him, you activate an order that restands him, and then he can swing again. Because he got retried, he gets the additional power on rearguard anyway. And also he has the Vanguard additional thing, but I don't think you'd want this as your Vanguard, I'll be honest with you. Oh, this is the one you search. So this is the one you search off of the Vanguard's ability. It can attack from the back row, center column. So this is the additional attack that you basically get. There's a lot of setup with this deck. So yeah, there's that. So here's another retry card. So this one also says basically you can activate for retry, but this unit attacks. This unit gets plus 5k power, and then you can have a version up, which is active on your persona turn. When this unit attacks a great unit, it also gets 10k. So kind of a little beefy chunker that you can that you play in Chrono. And here's some more Chrono. So this is the ride line here. So I guess we'll just look at this a little bit. Basically, this is the grade 1 and 2 ride line. I'm assuming this. Oh, I hear this guy is really important. Let's read this guy. Which of the Corocoro is your favorite so far? So I've only tried 2. I tried Deka-kun, and I tried a little bit of, I can't even say I really tried it. Yeah, I tried Bebebebe, and I thought I so far like Deka the most, but I think I'll probably end up liking this one. That's this or maybe Grandpa. I don't know how bad Grandpa is. So this is the smartphone model. And basically when your Vanguard with Rewriter's card name is placed during the ride phase, if you do not have a rearguard with Sumahuna's card name, you may call this card to rearguard circle, and then you put this in the soul and look at top 7 cards of your deck to choose a retry eye. The retry eye, it might actually be in here. It's kind of like the main beef of the deck. It's not in here, so it's probably in a different part of the thing. But basically retry is what the retry eye, you use its order ability. It's a set order, and it basically lets you restand dudes, and it's really, really good for BCWSUPPLIES too. So this guy searches for that. That's why this is important. Oh my god, this is a weird looking cat. It's also a retry card. I haven't seen people run this though. This one I haven't seen run. You return this to hand. That actually sounds kind of good. Also, it's time 5k shield additional on it. I mean, it reads good, but what the heck is this? This one's also a retry. You can still charge 1, and then if you persona road, you can still buy some stand this unit. That's interesting. Okay. And then we have some triggers and starters back here. The starter looks so cool. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. This one looks so much more serious than Grandpa. Oh, look at these triggers. Oh, they're so good. Like, the fact that you can also play these in, like, any deck is, like, really peak, in my opinion. No, I'm stuck. Oh, no, it's mildly played now. Triggers. So this is the Brangate deck right here. So we got some triggers, some more. Oh, this one. As a Lyrical Monstera user, I'd love to see at least some Corocoro triggers for that nation. I agree. I think it would have been really nice. It's kind of unfortunate that we haven't gotten any. Camera-chan, which is for, you basically call this card out over and over again, just goes back. This was really nice, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it goes into the Aura Zone, and it gets extra power. It's a 5k, and then it can become a 10k as well, so this card's kind of nutsy. Full waifu deck, and then some meme-ass triggers. It'd be kind of funny, I'm not even gonna lie. Here's Deka-kun, so this is his one form. You want to probably use the other one, but this one has a legs and a head. And I don't know where the legs went for him, but this is the head. And then this is the ported card. This is the card that you play in Deka-kun. This one lets you get power with his legs. And then this one is your bride line. He lets you basically look at the top card, and you can add the hand. If it's a trigger, it stays on top. Here's the legs to the body. We building Exodia? Some people call it Exodia, but it's not. Everything's searchable. So this guy searches for your legs, and then like all the legs are searchable from the body. So the body searches all the legs. And basically it all reads like a lot of words, but they all have like simple effects. Like this one basically says it gets 10k power. Another one restands. Another one draws a card. Another one has shield on it. Oh yeah, here's the legs to the other guy. To the earlier one we saw. Here's his legs. You don't really play this one though. This one's not very popular. We have so many random. It's like it really is like Exodia. Oh, here's the best trigger. You know, finish your opponent. You like check this one, and you're dunking on him. Here's the heals. These are pretty goofy as well. They're really, really goofy heals. And then, ooh, we got some shiny cards. So let me move all. I was trying to find you guys the bodies to these, and I couldn't. So I guess I'll just hold off on these. And when I find the bodies, we'll connect them together and make a little Exodia. So here is the order. This is basically just a top 5 search to find your Corocoro cards. I didn't know they came shiny though. That's really cool. And this is just, I didn't know they came like that. And then we have Stekra. So this is some of the reprints that people obviously would really want. This is the Stego reprint. It unfortunately it's counted as the card and not the actual name down here. So if you're trying to play Chaos like me, unfortunately these cards don't count for that. But this one also says if you have a Lyrical Monasterio Vanguard, this card gets all the following effects. So interestingly enough, I'm not exactly sure how this would work into Blackmire, but I actually think it's a little risky to play some of these in Blackmire. Oh, this is a BBB one. So this is actually the one of the baby ones, and it's also just all shiny and stuff. So probably one of the ones you do play. The effect triggers, so this is purely Corocoro, so these actually you can't use in other nations, so these are basically just for Corocoro. So that would be something to keep in mind. So they have a bunch of them, but they're strictly for which is kind of weird. I'm kind of a little upset that they did it like this. I wish you could use them for the nations as well. That would be kind of nice. But here's the draws with the 10Ks on them. I guess it makes kind of sense if they didn't want to reprint like a ton of these per nation. I guess it kind of makes sense why they did. These are just effect triggers, and this is the ride line for black, I believe. Yeah, this is ride line for black. Some more black cards back here. This is also the ride line for black. I hope I don't get these too confused with all the gray colors. This is like Searcher for Restander, looks like. But this starter is so sick. This is so sick. I love this starter. I'm gonna be using these in a lot of my decks from here on out. Got some triggers. The triggers also look absolutely banger for these. These look really nice. I really like that. Oh my god, look at that. That's so cool. And then there's some draws that no one's gonna play. Oh, those actually look really cool. I like how it's like the art. Like he's like drawing and stuff. That's so cool. He tried drawing manga, has a hashtag on it. That's so funny. Are those singles or did you buy these as decks? I just get a case split. Like I just get every single card in the nation. Like just everything. Except like shiny stuff. Like meaning like, you know, like super rare cards. So I just get all the commons and all that stuff. That's the way I like to do it. It makes it easy for me to make content and make decks with it. So that's just how I do it. It also saves me the trouble of having to look everything up and organize a whole case and all that kind of fun stuff. So I like it. Here's the baby, a bunch of baby. There's all the babies. This is the ride line, by the way. Look at this. This is so silly. He's just dressed up in a little. He's a new family member. He's in a little dragon outfit. So cute. I see. Rest of the scene choose a grade 0 from drops to card rare. Like literally like overdressed. Like it's so funny. You just rest and get your 0 back in case you lose it. And then this is so best one. Choose a card with the explosive growth, and then you put it into your hand. So it's a little more of like a little searcher. Here's the baby you want. This is the Trickstar baby, basically. So this is what you want to find. Yeah, here's the other baby. Hi, welcome in 8-bit. There's the starter. Oh my god, the starter's so funny. I want to run this in Zorgo. Like it's just so. It's so funny. Oh, it's so goofy. Here's the. Oh my god, these triggers. The triggers are so funny. Oh, that's Cancer. Oh, that's cool. And Scorpio. I didn't even realize that. Oh, Capricorn. BBB is the other deck I really wanted to build in this clan. Yeah. I'm interested as I tried it. I'm not crazy about it, but I did try. It's pretty good. Here's Virgo. Dude, Virgo looks so sick. What the heck? So this is the bliss that's like that makes this deck go around. It's really good. You basically so much get BBB or Corocoro Vanguard, and then you choose one of your units being attacked. It gets plus 5k into a turn, and then choose up to 2 normal units with BBB in their different card name without Sentinel on the guard circle. And then if you have a Vanguard BBB in its card name, when you would choose cards from your drop, you can also choose triggers instead. So basically, it's like a big protector. Like imagine playing Varga. This is your. I just always think of Varga when I think of these goofy cards. Nusa. These are so goofy, oh my god. Grandpa Shield is great too, I believe. They're so goofy. Like, this one's so cool, and like, you know, like, it's just so aesthetic, and then you have this. It's so goofy. Like, the Black Channel one looks sick as hell too. Like, this one's really, you know, it's working its magic, and then you have this. Like, taking Deka-kun with this big adventure with everyone. Here's the, oh my gosh, this is so good. I love this. I'm definitely using this in Stoke. Oh, that's right. There's an OT. I forgot. I always forget about the OT. Yeah, this PG nails it. It's just a half of each effect from the blue and red OT. And then we have some more because we didn't have enough. That PG is the physical illustration of a player when it's the only card in their hand. You're so right though. Okay, so here's BBB. This is the Vanguard you probably want to use. So this one says you can overgrowth it. Oh, sorry, this is the rearguard one. You overgrowth it with BBB, like the little grade 0. And then he gets extra power and you get to draw and give him plus 5k. And then when he attacks, he gets another 5k, and then you return it back to your hand. This one, I love this one. This is Morpho. This is the Lascaria card that you would run. So this one basically says this is the one that searches for a blitz. If you have one in drop, you get the 10k for so blast, and you can also search for a blitz that isn't regardless. I've never been so happy with a set in D, and this set is just so much fun. Every deck has OT own flavor, and a lot of decks are new player friendly. I agree. Welcome in, Cardfighter. Hope you're doing well. Completely agree with you. You let me Cardfighter here is the one that let me borrow his Deka-kun deck the other day, and it was so much fun. This is the BBB Vanguard that you need. This is the one. I confused it with the other one. But that looks so good. I really like the art of this one. It's really banger. We got, oh, here's the 10. Oh, that's why we weren't seeing the other half of the bodies. They were like a little bit different rarities. So this is we saw the legs. This is the 10. This is the one that draws basically when you have your legs attached. You basically just draw with him. And then this one, oh, this is Tearfall. This is the reprint for Keter for TFL. So this is the other order searcher. The Deka-kun himself, this is the Vanguard you also want to be on. So this one basically says if he's oversized, he gets plus 5k in a drive. So basically if he has the legs on him. And then when he attacks, if you Persona Road, he gets a crit. And then you can also Entry Blast 2 and search for the legs. So this card is really nuts. You're basically an 80k base with an extra drive basically all the time. Oh, this is the Blitz. I forgot about these cards. This is the Brangate Blitz Searcher. So this is the kind of similar to the Morpho we saw earlier, but for Brangate. This one's also really nice. It basically picks up a Blitz. Camera-chan here, over with Camera-chan. So this is the black, this is the Vanguard grade 3 that you would want to be running. Then you go into the grade 4. So this one says if your order zone has a card with Camera-chan's card, you can still blast shoes up to 3 regards until turn they become, what in the world? They become deal. So they become deal, and then deal state, and they get plus 5k power at the end of the battle that you can, this unit attack, you can carry one, choose one of your rear guards with deal and stand it. Interesting. So nice little restander. I know the grade 4 restands the 2 instead. So that's also really good. Here's the girl. My boyfriend loves this card. He thinks it's so cool. Oh, here's the grade 4 for the black deck as well. So this is the, I have the other half here because there we go. So this is the restanding one, the grade 4 with the triple drive. Okay, here's the last bit. So we have here some more retry. We were looking at some retry cards earlier. This one's also really good. This one also says black is high risk, high reward. That's what I thought it would be. It's kind of seemed that way. And here we have another reprint. So, oh, this is the if you played a order, you soul blast 1 and check top 5, and then if you can soul blast 3, you can also draw a card and get plus 5k. So this is another reprint one. So this one's so pretty, so pretty. There's some more. Cardfighter Wolf 159 was actually playing Chrono a couple nights ago, so that's really cool. That's juicy. So it's basically a 30k under Persona. I'm assuming you might get bigger with some other cards. Oh, here's actually Chrono himself. This is the one you want to run. So this is really good. This deck is just, I will spawn a board for nothing. Yeah, it seems like it. It seems really cool. I really like it. Here's another Grandpa card. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what how the Grandpa card decks really work too well. I know this card's important, but I'm gonna kind of skip over it a little bit just because I'm a little bit less familiar with Grandpa. Here's some more Grandpa. Are you gonna play Grandpa, Cardfighter? You're gonna go down the route of Grandpa? Yeah, Grandpa, I really want to try this. Oh, here is Latifia. So this is the again, the order card, the same order card that's equivalent to the rest. Here's a spicy deck with Grandpa. It's Grandpa Alcalibra. Oh no, what the heck am I listening to? What do you mean Grandpa Alcalibra? That's basically it. Oh, eat your shirt. Oh my god. There we go. So here's the 5 decks you can build. So we have Deka-kun, which is basically just you're an ATK base with the triple drive, but it's a drive +1 specifically, and your board can basically protect you by calling itself to the guard circle, and then they all go together. And then you have the black deck, which is basically just a high roll deck. You have the BB, which kind of has like a little bit of everything. Then we have Grandpa, which is the blind high roll deck. It's just kind of like a weird gimmick. And then we have retry Chrono back here. And this is the one where you can basically keep restanding your dudes with the order, which, so yeah. Bye guys, have a good night, stay positive and stay happy and love yourself.